Annabelle and welcome to Crafting with Character, the series where I invite one of my friends over and we show you some crafts with things that you may have around the house that you might want to do at home. So without further ado, should we meet our friend today? So hi everyone and welcome!
Well, thank you so much for having me. Bonjour everybody.
So do you know what we're going to be doing today?
I don't, but I am very, very excited to find out.
Well, I thought it would be really nice if we made some flowers.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Do you want to know how to make them?
Yes, please, I would love to.
So what you're going to need some green card or paper. You're going to need tissue paper. Now that can be any color, but I have a dark pink and a light pink. You could do red, you could do blue, you could do yellow, whatever you have. So that's pretty much all you need. Maybe a ruler, a pair of scissors, and that's what we need for the craft.
Perfect, so where do we begin?
So we are going to begin with our green card. Now, this is to make the stem of the flower. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a ruler and a pencil, and if you would like to measure, we're going to do roughly about 10 centimeters and maybe about a centimeter thick.
10 centimeters down, do you mean?
20 centimeters down.
Oh,
yes.
20 centimeters,
yes,
of course,
roughly. So if you do that. So with the tissue paper, what you're going to need, eventually you'll need 4 sheets to make your flower. What I had was 2 sheets and I realised that that wasn't enough. So what I decided to do, I had them together and I cut down the middle. Now I measured about roughly 20 centimetres again for that cut, and the short bit is about 14 centimetres. It can pretty much be whatever size you want. It depends really how big you want your flower to be. To make the flower though, what we're going to need to do, if you've ever made a paper fan, that's what we're going to do basically. So we're going to take 2 of the sheets of the tissue paper and we're going to fold them together about the width of an adult's little finger. So you'll fold it against that 20 centimeter line and then you'll flip it and you'll fold that again. And then you're just going to continue until that whole tissue paper is done. So would you like to start doing that with the dark pinks? So we have finished doing our first one and we're going to do exactly the same with the other 2 pieces of paper. So now that you have your green stems, what you're going to need to do is take both of those tissue papers and you'll need to scrunch them together so that they make one big scrunch like this. So if I could ask you to pinch that in the middle for me, I am just going to get some sellotape ready for the next step. So we have our sellotape ready for the next step. Now you're going to take your green stem, and if we have the flower, you're going to need to overlap it like that, and then you're going to fold that over the tissue paper, and then you're going to take your sellotape and you're going to sellotape the green stems together. So So just there, like that. Now, we get to really assemble the flower. Should we do yours first?
Yes, of course.
For the next step, you're going to need your glue. So here is yours and here is mine. Now, because it's tissue paper, we need to be a little bit careful with the glue, just because it's quite delicate. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put a little dab near the stem and then a little dab near the end. And then you're just going to meet it up with the tissue paper opposite it. And then you will do the same with the next bit that's open. So a little dab near the stem and a dab near the end. Have the 2 meet. And you're just going to keep doing that until you have 1 left. So what we have now at the moment is sort of a sun on the horizon. So we're going to want to make these 2 meet each other. Now this part can be a little difficult. what you're going to do is exactly the same. You're going to put a little bit of a dab of the glue on the end and dab by the
stem in the center.
The stem, exactly. And then you're going to need to possibly bend the flower in on itself so that they meet. So there might be a little bit of a curve to it. That's fine because flowers do have like a little cup, don't they?
They do.
And then you can just maybe fan it out a little bit more if you want. And then, because we have 2 sheets of the tissue paper, if you get your finger in the middle of it, you can space that out as well.
I see.
So it looks like there's layers to the flower. Now, if you don't have tissue paper at home, you can do it with paper. It might be a little bit trickier because tissue paper is very easy to scrunch up. But what you want to do is you'll want to just use 1 sheet. You won't need to double up like we did with the tissue paper. And just like that, we have our own homemade craft flower.
You're beautiful. Well, thank you so much for showing me how to do these.
Well, thank you for joining me.
They are wonderful. If you can't have any flowers growing outside, or if you can't have any flowers, growing inside, then this is a perfect substitute. Perfect. Well, thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for joining.
And I would love to see if any of you create flowers.
If you create any, just send them to us and we'll make sure that you do get to see them.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Goodbye.